the strongest man in the world, turned into a lowly just because of the 5 female apprentices I accepted. They are all perverted idiots with high martial arts skills. It's like a juicer. To save my 2 dangerous demons, I have no hesitation. Just drink the magic potion of gender transformation. Back in the day, I have come to this continent as a symbol of the God of Light, sitting in countless churches and letters by the infinite power of faith. From Beikao Garden, Sanwei bookstore almost unified the entire continent. The evil ghosts retreated beyond the border and dared not stay. Pity. I suddenly disconnected from the host in the past 2 years. His own mana is constantly dissipating. Plus 5 apprentices madly diluted my surprise. I know I can't sit in this position anymore. The demons know. In the future, it is bound to attack the ground in one fell swoop. It's time for me to retire too, down the most secluded alley. I walked all the way into the mysterious alchemy store. Boss, my customized potion to change the appearance. It's time for delivery. The lady boss looked at it charmingly. Of course, the guest. Please wait a moment. Now in the temple pool, there are 5 beautiful women bathing. Big apprentice, beloved. The second apprentice, Shui Ruzi, directly forced the palace to the wall. The water that has always been neglectful of calmness is like a child, impatient at the moment. Ask your beloved master about his actions. The 5 disciples looked at the exciting scene in front of them. I unconsciously imagined the master in my mind. 3 apprentices closed, looking at the Poria with a red face and a heartbeat. I hugged it directly from behind. It is still nearby, constantly outputting knowledge that is not suitable for children. Most beloved and Shui Ruzi cast a cold gaze. I said, "Are you free? Is the master no longer living too well recently?" 3 apprentices. He immediately hid in the arms of his 4 apprentice, Mamaxi, as expected of all my disciples. The most open-minded girl. Mamaxi comforts the 2 lollies. While exiting this Asura arena, the water says so. Master has been avoiding me intentionally or unintentionally recently. Not this time. It just disappeared. Better be honest. Does the disappearance of the master have anything to do with you? I love you for trying to pinch the face of the water stove, since you yourself have noticed that something is wrong with the master. Have you ever considered that it's his problem? So concerned about the master. Why don't you find it yourself? Don't always use your brain to guess others. Shui Ruzi also began to suspect for a while. It seems that the beloved really doesn't know the whereabouts of the master. But this is just the beloved trap. After a few days of investigation, the master's mana has been lost to the point where he can't take care of himself. Master, blame yourself for exposing your weaknesses. I'm going to make you my worm tonight. It's on the other side. I actually fell directly from the sky. Really? Now, can't even maintain the most basic flight skills. Fortunately, my potion didn't break. I didn't expect me to be a god incarnate. I have to change my face and survive. Fortunately, there are still 5 disciples with high cultivation techniques. Can protect the rest of life. It's just that I've been snubbing everyone recently with customized potions. It's better to sneak back through the back door at this time. To avoid public outrage, I just opened the door. I saw that the eldest apprentice's beloved was ready to go. What the hell are you doing? As the most powerful man in the world, forced to transform into a lowly, just to avoid my 5 stupid girls like wolves and tigers. Apprentice, big apprentice, beloved. They keep investigating my status, day and night. After learning that my mana has dissipated, just scattered me. Castle bar. Master's family is waiting for you. You're finally back. I turned my head in a panic. When did this damned intention become so big? This disciple is an inner demon. beast with such charming words. My blood is pumping. Spit it out. Master, where are you going during this time? Student misses you very much. Dear, while I'm not paying attention, just put the collar around my neck. My good lord. Now you can't escape. Hateful. You traitor. Welcome the master home. Put the collar on the master. You're welcome to be a teacher like this again. Beloved hearing. Instead, he showed a sigh on his face. Master, you are accommodating Pool's nonsense. Or simply unable to resist Pool. Otherwise, why have you been using your body to fight hemp from beginning to end? No spell cast at all. And my heart skipped a beat. Broken. This guy must have found out about me. Next second, the beautiful face of my beloved is in front of me. You just stay by Buddha's side, honestly. Be a good dog for Buddha. I won't treat you badly. I immediately pointed to the back and shouted, Who? Ruzi, why are you here? Emergency frown. Then the speed of light changes who enters here. Let me explain. I'm just not finished yet. The beloved only realized that there was no one behind him at all. And I've taken advantage of this time to escape. I dare not waste any time. Immediately took out the transformation key. I didn't expect this moment to come so suddenly. Even a strong man like me. Also hesitant at this time. After all, the alchemist boss said, just drink the potion. I'll never be a boy again. Madame's heavy sword pierced directly through the ground. Ching Ai looked at the direction I ran away with a mocking face. My good lord. Do you really think you can escape my palm tonight? Broken the sky? Catching up so soon? Look at this. If it gets blocked tonight, 10 kidneys are not enough. Next second, I drank all the eye bottle caps in one go. All of a sudden, I just feel like heart drama. Then spit out a mouthful of 82-year-old blood. There's something wrong with this potion. Why is it so uncomfortable? This damn witch doesn't sell fake medicine, does she? My body seems to be getting smaller. Why is there an empty space between my legs? It was as hot as a flame burning on his body. My beloved also came to me at this time. Hateful. Why does this child smell disrespected? In other words, this child seems to be somewhat similar to the blessed one. Why is my chest still soft? Then I opened my eyes in a daze. The most powerful man in the world turned into a lowly. Just to avoid his 5 wolf-like maids. The slave did not expect the result. The first night I became a little girl. He was pressed under the body by his eldest apprentice, Nazi. Chastity department, full moon. It's getting dark. In a magnificent bedroom at the moment. Although I have woken up, but still in a dizziness. What the hell is going on? By the way, who is the finale? After barely doing it, I saw something incredible. Whose lowly is this? Why so? Could it be that what the hell? Where are my hard pecs? How could this be? Could it be that even my brother? Oops, this lady boss who kills thousands of knives. How did I become like this? Even my brothers are stupid. This hatred is irreconcilable. And this patience. Why are you sleeping next to me? We're in crisis. I didn't expect me to be a god incarnate. We'll end up like this. It seems that he was attacked by this traitor after fainting last night. It's too dangerous without a magic wand now. Must run away from me before he wakes up. My feet have just taken 2 steps. I heard a tilt behind me. The little guy is trying to escape. Weak body. He was pulled lightly and fell to the ground. It's over. It seems that you have to face your fear. I finally got you out last night. You're fine now. I didn't say thank you. I planned to run away. Is this how you repay my kindness? Sleepy kid. What the hell is this villain talking about? What is sleepy? Not easy to mess with, right? Your intention. I see you need to clean up again. That's what Webster usually teaches you. This tone made Nacy feel numb all over. My slaps behind me greeted one by one. I asked you to put a collar on the teacher. I make you arrogant. Deceive the teacher. What's slippy? Take random names as a teacher. It's the puppy you adopted. It's patience and tears. It's not the bottle you have with you. Isn't that the name written? I also kindly brought you back, afraid that you will be taken away by the bad guys. The ancient saying on that potion bottle, is this idiot taking my name for me? Damn it. Doesn't he even know who I am? The next second, I came back to my senses, gnashing teeth and growling. What did you mean just now about being a traitor and a teacher? My master is a legend on this continent. The avatar of the gods that everyone admires. This kid is good. How dare you call yourself my master? That punishment move just now. It actually made me lose my mind. Miss Inner Mongolia. Wait a minute. Since we don't know each other, why did you bring me back? What's the matter? Are you still pretending to be stupid? You are naturally charming. Don't you know that your body will harm everyone? Of course, yeah. Miss Ben brought you back to protect you. In exchange, you will stay here forever. What is this Nessie talking about? Damn ears are tickled. Yeah, absolutely not. Little girl, don't go too far. What a shit natural girl. I can't give in to you. It's on the other side. Second apprentice Hoshino Orchid dispatched the Paladin Legion, searched all the nearby villages and towns. No scenery was found. Is there anything unusual over there in Nessie? What has he been doing in the castle lately? The nervous memories of the little nun behind her. Lord Nessie has not been out of the castle these days, but the guards of the castle have increased a lot. Even our informants have a hard time delivering news. The master disappeared here. This witch will really sit still. Damn, something's wrong. There must be something wrong. I'm afraid I was deceived by this demon girl. Rock Sugar immediately sent paladins to the castle. Don't let any wind and grass blow. Damn witch. What secret are you hiding? The strongest man in the incarnation of a god. Turned into a white-haired Lole. Accidental transformation into a natural sister that everyone covets. As a result, on the first day, he was pressed under the body by his apprentice. Did something indescribable? I almost lost consciousness myself for a while. When I come to my senses, those crazy scenes just now keep popping into my mind. Why is my body out of control? You inverse foot. Did you put sweat medicine on this seat? Patience immediately gagged my mouth. You are naturally charming. This is naturally the case after being injected with magic. Don't talk so loud. I exercised for so long just now. You must win with your little body. You wait here. I'll prepare some food for you. It's now a physique that everyone loves. Weakness and complete loss. This is bad. I planned to spend the rest of my life in peace. It seems that. Now look like this. If people knew that I was a god incarnate, national legend, isn't that going to be laugh out loud and be patient? Not around here. Run away first. Wait for freedom. There's got to be a way out of this. A throwing knife came through the air, nailed directly to the wooden door behind him. I was just about to start explaining. A few more throwing knives rushed up. Where's this sleepy kid trying to run to? What are you running for? Don't talk nonsense. I'm just wandering around. Okay, that's good. You ate this bowl of feed. Nessie threw over a bowl of unidentified liquid claiming to be feed, but it was the dinner given by this lady. You drink it all gratefully. Damn, this bowl doesn't look like human food. What feed do you say? This damn villain really treats me like a pet. See me hesitating. Patience with a smirk. What's wrong? Sleepy? Still a picky eater? Looks like I have to feed you myself. After saying that, he patiently stretched his foot directly into the bowl. Come and eat the grain from my feet. This is a gift from the master. What's up? Do you still dare to disobey my orders? Hateful. When did my apprentice become so rude? I am a god incarnate. Do you really want to eat it? Looks so hygienic. Will you have diarrhea after eating it? But if you don't eat it, it's not like a little girl facing the color of danger. Forget it, give it up. Macy suddenly put her foot away. I tell you to eat, you eat. What a lowly kid. And I was dumbfounded. Didn't you tell me to eat? My stupid apprentice is not schizophrenic. Result next second. Nazy waved his hands. A table of good wine. Okay. I was just kidding you. Dandang, this is the dinner I prepared for you. Looks like a real hammer. This damn villain is really schizophrenic. Wait, something's wrong. So wrong. It's all me in this food. Usually told to love and dislike to eat. Could it be that he wanted to use it to test my true identity? I was angry just now because of me. Such a humble act. Nessie patted the table impatiently. Why hurry up and eat? Or are so many delicious food not to your liking? Sure, enough. This intention is to confirm my Nigali life. As long as I subconsciously pick up the habit of eating, you're going to suffer. It's really sinister. As the embodiment of a god, I almost fell for it. The strongest man in the world turned into a white-haired loli. Results on the first day by the succubus apprentice did something indescribable. Because Neshi suspects this white-haired loli is the Buddha he has been thinking about. I almost stepped into the trap of this traitor. I immediately got up the courage and went up. Before the host eats, how dare I, a little servant, eat first? Speaking of which, I took off all my clothes. They also put all kinds of delicacies on themselves. Shameless begging Nessie to do something to me. As a result, this despicable act immediately angered Nessie. Mimi, you are so shameless. Seeing the scheme succeed, I even hummed a little tune in front of him. After all, I already knew. This Nessie is a serious emotional NEET before he knows who I really am. All actions are just bluff. Pink egg succubus. Don't think about why I can be your attendant. Nessie can't make up her mind at the moment. Where the hell is this disclosure coming from? Could this kid really not be an ancestor? But the next second, Nessie smiles wickedly, Dad. Even if it is a transformation technique with high attainments, it doesn't change certain physical characteristics. Dad Sue slapped him on the table. Sleepy kid. I see your clothes are a little torn. Why don't we get a new set? Next second, he handed me a set of close-fitting clothes. Dude, where is this going to change my clothes? Obviously just want to dig my bird's nest. I appreciate your kindness, but I think my clothes are already good. I was just about to run away. Nessie grabbed his ankle. How is that possible? Servants should listen to their masters. I threw Nazi over with a sudden stress response. At this moment, Nazi's little face suddenly flushed red. Unexpectedly, he has put his hand on the land of heaven. Nazi sat up abruptly. Something's wrong. Something's wrong. Why is it so flat? Nazi still doesn't believe it. The white-haired loli in front of her is not her master. He grabbed me by the neck. Hurry up and tell me who you are. Why do you know so much and still dare to call me a traitor? One immediately explained, is there a possibility? I'm Nigali's sister. Does everyone have something to say? Nessie let me go. Nonsense. I've never heard of Master having any sisters. It's okay if you don't want to be honest. Thank you for setting so many traps. If it's hot, you should know this thing, right? I'll stab you for a while. Oh no. How could this bottle be in the hands of a traitor? Last night, I was going to honor my master. Just watch him turn around and drink something. When I caught up, I ran into it. You little devil. You look a little nervous to me. Don't talk nonsense. I don't recognize this bottle at all. Nazi said slowly, I have taken the remaining potion. Take it to the Research Institute for analysis. Just let me know you're lying. I will definitely make you unable to survive. I can't die. By the way, the potion was delivered to the laboratory early in the morning. That is to say, we'll have the analysis the day after tomorrow morning. And I was shocked. Damn it, the day after tomorrow. Down is bad. I'm not going to be squeezed dry by him, am I? The strongest man in the world. Transformed into a white cat loli coax, but suffered the venomous tongue of the succubus' great apprentice. I thought I would escape the castle, say goodbye to the life of the juicer. I just finished reading Shawshank's Lines of Redemption. Immediately caught in the hands of the second apprentice. It's almost time for Nessie to come back. Fortunately, I secretly hid a spoon during dinner. It's okay now without magic. Even the body is white hair. Little loli, if you give back my 8-pack abs, the macho will grab it. It doesn't take a minute to dig through this broken castle. After all, I am also the embodiment of the god of light. A mere castle still wants to be trapped. Just then, the gate of the castle creaked open. Nazi looks at the report, rushing to my room impatiently. The sound of footsteps was directly transmitted underground. I guess there's been a mistake. I just peeped at lazy people and became a fan. If you get caught this time, that must not be cramped and skinned and please, please. Please don't catch me. Wan Ming Cat, bless me again. I, Michelle, will not forget your kindness. The letter sent back by the Institute said, the ingredients of the potion are too complicated, maybe only to the world's largest research institute, to squeeze water. But after a simple experiment, it was found that potions can indeed slightly change a person's appearance, but the appearance doesn't change much. Nessie doesn't care so much. The last sentence is that he wants to see, although not 100% conclusion, but I insisted that it be parsed out. You can't suspect anything if you're sleepy, right? Start today. I want to enjoy you every moment. My baby, it's not right to be sleepy. It should be said that Master, I'm back. The moment Nazi pushed open the door, I also dug through the tunnel. Last layer, Junsi looked at the empty room. Sudden silence. What's going on in this hole? Why did my sleepy master escape? The other side. I feel the coolness of the rain falling on my face. Is this Frida? My fan carry finally escaped. The maid in charge of guarding immediately knocked her head to the ground. Apologized recently. Near the castle, it seems that there are many more knights of the temple. It's okay to tell you one thing. Even my master doesn't know. Didn't notice? I am a veritable devil. Next second, my yelling caused discrimination in the neighborhood. No one else knows this secret. Now I feel sleepy and my scent is all over my body. As long as he goes out, we'll be taken away by the Templars as an evil god, as the name implies. Looking at the angry knight, sure enough, the two of them immediately handcuffed me. You lackey full of devil breath. Be honest, come back to the temple with us and accept what? And I was furious. It's not that you're talking nonsense. Where did the devil breath come from? Next up is the final showdown between Nessie and New Yuan. Soon I was taken to the temple. The knight jerked me to my knees. Archmage, this little devil we brought back from near the castle. He is full of a strong devil god, breath. We suspect him of being a lackey of the evil god. Hoshino Land blinked and said, the breath of the devil? Little guy, lift his head up and show me. It's hateful. The temple is so unreasonable now. I've only been gone for a few months. But I see men clearly and I'm not calm. I fuck Starry Night Orchid. It's really you? It's hard to find you for my teacher. I hugged his thigh in excitement. These idiots treat me as a lackey of the devil god, and it brought me all the way here. Hurry up and save me. The knights of the good regiment were immediately stunned when they heard the words. Damn, how dare you disrespect the Archmage? Let go of your hand right now. The new wolf quickly stopped the knight. Don't be impulsive. Let me confirm the identity of this little girl. Next second, Xin Yelan looked at me with a gentle face. Don't be afraid. You just called me disciple. So, are you? I thought I escaped from the palm of the succubus great apprentice. You can age with peace of mind. But I didn't expect that this second apprentice was even more sick. They'd put me in a dungeon. Xin Yilan comforted me tenderly not to be afraid. You just said you are my master. So, are you thinking of treating Nessie differently? My eyes turned red. Sure, enough. Or my gentle and lovely baby second apprentice? Smart and sensible. That's right, my good apprentice. This seat is the high sanctuary, the incarnation of the god of light on earth, the living legend of the kingdom of Lumia. That is your master, Lord Nigali. Blue-eyed Blue was stunned on the spot. But the next second, the paladins can't help it. You walk with the breath of a devil god all over your body. How dare you impersonate the soul of Lord Nikali? I see you are courting death. New Yoran got up immediately, called off the hole in the hand of the heavy knight. Master has high mana. It's not impossible to be a little girl. It's just a magic brand on the god of light. Absolutely not. So please calm down. I used mana to explore the deterioration before I could react. A cold magic wave. Crazy initialize on me. I've been wearing new clothes for decades, disintegrated by beams of light. But the magic wave slowly dissipates. I just noticed. At this moment, I am already naked in front of everyone's eyes. At this moment, New Yelan suddenly reached out to me. Don't be afraid, it's all right. I'm just checking your body. In the future, please turn around, knights. No peeking. This is bad. Although, it's not that this idiot can't tell the lines. The new wolf is a genius wizard I grew up with. But these days, Stigmata first experienced potion erosion. He was also destroyed by the succubus of Nessie. I don't know if Hoshino Blue can tell the difference. Just then, Sapphire on Hoshino Blue chest suddenly burst into a faint glow. Next second, Hoshino blew. The whole person was pulled over by a strong suction force. This feeling will not exist. The stigmata is actually calling the devil in me. I didn't expect this little girl to really be the master. Now it's really profitable. Stepping through the iron shoes and finding nowhere, it doesn't take much effort to get it. Okay, I'm done with my goal. Thank you, knights. Immediately put this gangster posing as Lord Mikali. Down to the lowest dungeon. I just escaped. I'm going to be thrown into another prison. And I yelled, New Yoran, you traitor. What are you going crazy? You definitely recognize me. Stop joking with the master, okay? Paladin, look, I'm still talking wildly. Immediately rewarded me with 2 big mouths. Master, I didn't expect you to take the initiative to deliver it to your door. Put you in a dungeon. Other disciples can't be contacted. Let's settle the old accounts. This time you can't escape my palm. But where did devil god breath in his body get contaminated? According to the knight, he was found near Nessie's home. Could it be that this Nessie is really a devil god? Minister, in the castle at the moment. A maid bent down respectfully. Lord Lo Cheng. That lord is here to urge you again. The detailed words swooped and sat up. Are you talking about my father? The strongest man in the world, unexpectedly turned, became a helpless white cat little lowly. But the first day, the succubus apprentice did something indescribable. I thought that if I escaped, I would be able to retire with peace of mind. But I didn't expect this seemingly pure second apprentice. It's a metamorphosis of metamorphosis. Nessie lit a magic book in the stove. In the next second, from the tall flame demon stands up. Nessie just stared blankly at the mountain in front of him and shouted, Father Nessie, my child, you won't forget your mission, will you? Hearing that, he clenched his fists tightly. Then he replied lightly that I didn't forget. Then why haven't you done it yet? Do you know, your brother, your people, and your father? I was trapped in that cold, sealed place every day. It's all thanks to that despicable man. Father knows. I sent you to him alone to go undercover. Unfair to you. But now, only you can take up the mission of saving your people. Nessie glanced coldly at the demon god's hand. Then shoot. I know all this. What I promised will never get in the way. I have my share of what to do. Don't come to me if there is nothing important in the future, lest the people on the other side of the temple notice. I'll find a way to catch him tonight. I didn't expect the conversation between the two at this moment, all heard by a man in the dark. Nessie, I knew you were dirty. Hey, are you going to act tonight? It's on the other side. I was stripped naked and thrown into the so-called dungeon. Look at yourself in the mirror. I can't help but feel. Now I'm really becoming a girl. But this is a dungeon. Why does it look like a hot spring pool? Just then, New Yoran pushed open the door here. Master, where are you going? A sudden sound shook my body. Where can I go as a teacher? Just strolling around? But the next second, I suddenly recovered. Wait, did you just call me master? Xin Yelan, did you mistake it for a teacher? Xin Yelan gently flipped her hair. Of course, no matter what the master becomes, I can recognize it. Really recognized me. You even asked someone to throw me in a dungeon? Ninjaran looked at me with a smile and said, Master must have his own reasons for becoming like this. The disciple can't tell the world about this, right? But Master, why didn't you release the transformation state at that time? Is it really the same as the rumors? You won't be out of mana. I can only keep this body, can't change back. Damn why? The new wild orchid now speaks with a hint of conspiracy. I don't believe it anymore. This good apprentice is not afraid of me. Xinye Lan, are you questioning as a teacher? I just like this form temporarily. Of course, I'm not a pervert. Just curious. All of a sudden, Ninjarin picked me up. It's really a girl. How can she be dirty? I am an apprentice. I must clean it up for you. Besides, the master said that he likes this form. But I definitely don't know how girls bathe. Kinji-lan rubbed shower gel on my back. A meal of rubbing. In this way, the disciple can also teach you. The way we girls clean up. This is also a good opportunity for the disciple to honor the master. Xinye Lan looked at me with an unbearable expression on her face. Enjoyed it so much. That's the look. Master, this is too cute. The strongest man in the world unexpectedly turned, became a powerless, white-haired little loli. I just found out. My beloved disciple who I grew up with, it turned out to be an undercover demon. During that time, I was completely defenseless and humiliated me. I thought I had escaped from the palm of this succubus disciple. You can age with peace of mind, but unexpectedly, the second apprentice, who has always been obedient and considerate, is even more cold, tortured me from head to toe. A master's body is small and too cute. I love it, just like a small animal. Stay with me forever. Heart is also difficult. Back then, I was still on top. The most powerful man in the empire, Wexler, is strict. The thing that will punish the apprentice at every turn. In my hands, my butt has never had a good day. Result. Now it has become this cute look that is at the mercy of others. And he threw himself into the net. Take the initiative to deliver it to your door. The aggrieved Baba looks like he wants to be bullied. Can't help it. I must bully the master all over. Okay, master. The front has been almost cleaned now. Now my disciple will help you. Wash all the dirty stuff out in the back. Silky touch. Let me grab a shovel. Not in the back. Intent to live with me quickly. A shrink can't be washed there. Stupid traitor. Hurry up and fill the teacher with water. I can't stand it as a teacher. Just now, I was still fantasizing about our mentoring and apprenticeship. It will be a heartwarming picture. Isn't this pure public revenge? How did I raise these rebellious people? Suddenly, Ninjorin snapped her fingers. Launch a formation. For a second, the water in the pool seems to come alive. Keep searching around me. New Yellen, what the hell are you doing? Please, that place really doesn't work. New Yellen had a smirk on her face. I didn't intend to stop what I was doing. Master, be good, so that the dirt can be cleaned. And the dirt on the corners can't be put either. Do you have to be a clean little girl? I think Master must be exhausted for a while. Next, I will give the master a good massage. Just relax. Then there is a set of flowing heavy machines. What kind of warm-hearted baby picture is this? For my next issue, it will be fatal. Those who didn't know thought it was revenge. Suddenly, my heart is hard to rush. I smirk. Okay, master. Finally, let's take it easy here. After doing this, Aoba looked at me with a sick face. If the master's mana is really lost, then won't you let me bully you every day? I have to verify it myself. Then he took a bottle of mystery potion from the forensics. Okay, master, please get up. In the last step, we can rub our body with essential oil. I struggled to get up from the ground. I thought it was finally over. Unexpectedly, this is still Hoshino Orchid. Something to test my mana loss rate. Master, just sit here obediently. I'll help you with the last step. Then you can stay by my side forever. This time I realized something was wrong. Why is it the same oil that Nessie was using? Xin Yelan, hurry up and stop. I really can't continue. The body suddenly expands rapidly. Shen Yanlan also sensed that something was wrong. In the blink of an eye, my body, it's already bigger than the heart orchid weighing on me. Xin Yelan blushed instantly when she saw this. Master Yu, what's going on here? I just injected a little bit of discipline into it. Just at this time, suddenly there was a strange movement. The aura of the devil god loomed out of the window. Xin Yelan put her index finger to her mouth and shushed. Then he pushed me into the pool. A slender jade foot fell on the window. Long time no see. My precious sister. The wolf and I froze in place at the same time. Why did this woman appear at this time? As the most powerful man in the world. At this moment, he fell into the Shura field of two sick and infantile girls. Second apprentice, in order to enjoy my beauty alone, he actually forcibly hid me under him. The loss is large. Apprentice, in order to recapture me. It is used for both hands and feet of the new Yalen, trying to get him to reveal where I was hiding. New Yalen sees those with ghosts. Appear in your own territory. He grabbed me with his legs. I have a vague feeling. What bad things are going to happen? Because after Nessie came into contact with my form, it got really weird. Watching Nessie approach the pool step by step, Xin Yelan didn't dare to touch it even with a guilty look. And for some reason my body seems to be getting weaker and weaker. Junior sister is really leisurely and elegant. Now the master is missing. I'm still in the mood to take a bath here. Or say, Master, his old man has been hidden by you. Give up. Nessie picked up the new wolf directly from behind, trying to see my tracks in the water. Nessie wanted to struggle and resist. I don't know why my body can't use any strength. I dragged the new wolf hard in the water. Afraid of being taken back to his castle by Nessie, little do you know. Now I myself am a walking soul. Shadow crazy, I said, New Yalan. We are also sisters and sisters who love each other. You own the master alone. That's a little too much. The significance of New Yalan enduring the hot tide to sell fine products. What battle or not? With the mana of the attendant. How could we possibly catch him? Naxi Wenyan came up with a face full of blood. What are you still pretending to be here? A few of our disciples don't want to monopolize the master. What other master's mana? He's already out of spells. Become the mother of a little girl? Can't even change back. Starvolve hasn't had time to finish the test just now. I didn't expect to get a positive answer here in Nacy. He is in a hurry. The legs are tighter. I can't hold back the breath in my mouth. I put on a new Yelan's belly button and blew it in. New Yelan can't hold it anymore. Cross call. Unexpectedly, this subtle little action. Or was it seen by patience? I said, Junior sister, why don't you hand over your master? It's not bad for the two of us to train together. Just then, the sanity of New Yelan has evaporated and very little is left. The next second, he jumps out of the water. He grabbed Nessie's clothes. I got caught off guard. Kissed Nazi's little mouth. Nessie reacts. Immediately break free from Katesin Yelan. Are you crazy? Do you know what you are doing? At this time, Nazi also sensed something strange. The usual New Yalan. It's always been mild and light. It is impossible to use this method to force yourself back. I gasped, and he doesn't look right now. Why does it look familiar? I have a pimple. Isn't that the sign of an internal infection? Next second, Nessie looked at the pool with a wicked smile on his face. My baby is you. Sure enough, he is hiding here, and I almost let out all the air in my mouth. When the West Wolf heard this, he immediately regained some sanity. As the embodiment of the god of light in the human world, Wu Jiao suddenly lost his mana, became a little white-haired loli with no resistance. I thought that hard work would bring happiness. Allow yourself to age with peace of mind. Unexpectedly, these two maps, they're all sick people who want to train me. Nessie noticed signs of infection in the charm bone of Starry Night Orchid, immediately gathered by the pool and laughed wildly. My baby, Master dares to hide from other girls. I have to take you back. Just train into an obedient master. I looked at those salty pig hands that kept exploring forward. My heart skipped a beat. The long legs holding the new wild orchid are even tighter. This is miserable. If you get caught by Nazi, you will be punished. New Yoran, you must keep it as a teacher. Nessie is like a tomb of evil schemes. I thought that even the new wild orchid would be helpless now. But in the next second, the expression froze. How come? Why isn't it here? Mingming's breath was locked just now. Step on it nearby. Xing Yelan revealed an imperceptible evil smile. I saw my body shrink dramatically in the water. Then it turned into a pool of water dragons, said to be completely invisible in the water. I didn't expect the strange magic of the new wolf. Really comes in handy. What is the master doing? I told you so. Master is not here. Even if the master is really found by me here, with our relationship, I can still hide from you. Xinjilan breathed a sigh of relief. After transforming my form, that kind of blank mind, the dryness and heat of the whole body have been significantly relieved. Give up. Hoshino Lan continued to say to Nacy, who had an unintentional face, Senior sister, since you are so concerned about whether your master is in this pool, why don't we go down and have a look together? Nessie hasn't reacted yet. Hoshino Orchid threw himself into the water, and then I accidentally glanced in my direction. Kicked me long ago, deep in the pool. Maggie clutches the fan group. I just changed my clothes. Now it's in the water again. New Yoran stubbornly picked up Macy's face. How is it, sister? See clearly that the master is not here. Nessie is anxious to cast the spell. It was snuffed out by the new wild orchid in less than the next second. Don't be in such a hurry, Nessie. I finally understand. Obviously the master is not with me. But you choose when people take a bath, come and make trouble. Is it patience? Do you have any other feelings for me? Or say, sister, you like to spy on people's bodies so much. Nessie is hugged tightly by Hoshino Orchid. The face is red to the tip of the ear. Run away now. Starry Night Blue. I had no idea you were such a pervert, even if I like cute girls. It's impossible to see you as an idiot. Handsome and embarrassed to get out of the water to steal chickens. He was also severely molested by Starry Night Blue. The expression is more uncomfortable than eating 2 caddies of sows and going crazy. How could the damned new wild orchid say such words of tiger and wolf? And how he looked just now, obviously a sign of infection in girls. After saying that, he left a doppelganger, hidden in this lobby. Heart is blue. Heart is blue. I'm just a dumbass at heart. You tried to lie to me? The door didn't run away. The heart is also blocked, since the master is really not here. Then I don't need to stay. But I still have to remind you. Master is now out of mana. Another person is outside. And you know it. The master has many enemies outside. Please spend more energy looking for his old man. Don't put him in danger. Then he slammed the door shut. Aoai still has some doubts. The master is obviously the strongest legend in the empire. How could there be a sudden mana deficit? No, I have to test it myself. After saying that, Hoshino Orchid threw me. Raised it up. Before I know it, take out a piece of mage and stick it on the forehead. The next second mode completes the monitoring. Every number is ridiculously low. Just an ordinary little girl. Only combat effectiveness. I said, Master, can you explain why it became like this? Nessie, who was hiding in the corner, couldn't help laughing. A mere afterimage can't be found. What kind of high magus? And my precious master, and there you are. The strongest man in the world, transformed into a powerless white horse little lowly. Unexpectedly, it became a plaything in the hands of the sick apprentice.